Hello guys, and welcome to episode 44 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign, playing as the Sassanids on very hard difficulty. This is Empire Divided, and today we're taking Nova Carthago to start. We played out the battle previously where they sallied forth to attack us. They got absolutely wrecked. We also destroyed them at Syracuse, Hispania Citeria that is, and took over the beginning of Sicily. This should be pretty simple. Let's just auto resolve with an aggressive stance. Hopefully it doesn't kill off any of my units. It would be rather sad if it did. It did not. Good stuff. Right, we're just going to raise that. And that means I can just build what I want here. We will convert that to a city, convert that to a port. We will get the well, and I'll also get myself a courier post. Nice. Hispania's looking good. Now all we need to do is take Abussus here. And we're in a very good position. The Forgotten Warriors are almost ready to upgrade. We're getting there slowly but surely. I think there's like 2 more turns left at Arsacia until we get level 3 weapons. Then we can create a new army, and we can also refit our current armies. But since this is the start of a new term pretty much, let's see what we can do with Hydarnes. He was originally going to just keep attacking the Watch here to make sure they didn't take any of the settlements on Sicily, and I might continue to do that. We'll go for another military sabotage. Seems silly to like sabotage your allies. I mentioned this before, but I just don't want them to take those settlements. Great that they're trying to be helpful, but there we go. Right, let's try and get rid of the Shield Maiden. Go for a poison there. Enemy wounded, not bad. Okay, that's fine for now. Currently replenishing this army. We managed to get the Watchmen out of enemy territory, which was good. What about Xerxes? Xerxes is still going for the military sabotage, isn't he? Poison provisions again. Good. Looks like Armenia took Bergium. Let's now move up to Tuliferden. Maybe we can just go ahead and take that. We won't be able to take it this turn, so I'm just going to make as much ground as I can, and then we'll attack it next turn if we can. Right, Datis recently murdered someone, so he's just going to continue south. I guess what we could do is kind of head over to like Cartenas here. Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. As for our Magus, these guys are fine where they are. I might try and take out this guy though. Hire assassins, maybe we'll get the wound. Enemy wounded, good.
Your will is done, my lord.
Nice one, Kairos. Sogdians still converting Latium. Asami is still converting near Paretonion. The Forgotten Warriors. This is Hormiz's army. Where do we want to send him? I guess we do want to just march towards like Siger. Oh, that's the 3rd Legion. That's actually a navy, or an army, sorry. So we can just move the Forgotten Warriors onto the water here, I think. I'm going to sail across to Siger, I think. Are we at war with Mauritania? We are. Yes. Okay. We've been at war with Mauritania for a while now. Time for the Will of Dagan though to take Syrtis. And I might play this one out honestly. Because we have these like artillery ships. I think it'd just be really cool to see them in action, but saying that. Their forces are so weak. There's actually no point. If we do protective stance, we don't lose a single man. Just speed it up. Okay, good. There we go. Might be worth looting this. Nah, we'll just raise it. It's just easier to raise. I can just build them how I like. Don't have to take 2 turns to sort everything out. Can just be a pit mine there. And that is the province entirely under my control. Now if they're not coming to Carthage anytime soon, I haven't seen an army there, what we might do is just zoom around to Cyrene. And do that instead. Taking Cyrene and knocking out the 4th Legion here will be a good idea, so they can't attack into my homeland. The Will of Dagon has increased its traditions. Let's maybe go for ship defenders. That's quite nice. Extra armor for all units, health for all ships, melee defense skill for all units. Or we could go for destroyers. Extra weapon damage inflicted by all heavy weapon ships. Extra shots per minute. That's actually pretty nice, especially considering we do have 4 Onagers. Okay. Chinese commandos. They have, well, the general's leveled up. Okay. Let's get Incarnation of Dread maxed out. Good. And that's pretty much it. Okay. The heroes among men can move. And I would move. But the only thing I can do with them is attack Semnones, and I'm probably not going to do that. Unless we declare war on them and they try and double team the heroes among men whilst they're in fortification stance, that would be quite nice. Whether or not we can actually orchestrate that is a different matter. I think we just leave them where they are for now. And I just spend the rest of the cash on buildings. So let's go to Latium. We're already upgrading this to a trader, so that's good. At Italia we can upgrade this to a trader and this to a spice market. That's very nice. Okay. At Cisalpina we've already done it. At Massilia we've already done it. Just like trying to upgrade these to traders and spice markets where we can, because it increases the wealth from local commerce from 50 to 200, which is actually considerably more since we have about 40% bonus on top of that. Which is why our income's boosting so much right now. Let's move on to the next turn. See what Hispania Cyteria get up to. Seems like every turn though we're definitely making a ton of progress. Like think of how quickly we took over Spain. It's only been like a couple turns. But every turn I was able to like jump to the next settlement and take it out. It was insane.
My people are in danger. Can you not join with us and attack these dogs?
Wow, the Franci are being wrecked by Gallic Rome right now. I'm not going to join the war against Lusitania. That is kind of pointless for me right now. Just puts me in a bad position. Paraton Neon is going to be attacked by the looks of things. Yep. Nothing I can do about that. We will just go for an aggressive stance and charge to our death. I don't mind losing that settlement. It's just a coastal settlement at the end of the day. Did some damage. Oh, there comes a army to attack us. I find it interesting how in this move to the west, like We now see like random settlements owned by like Media, and we have some owned by Bosporu and stuff. And I can just imagine them being like little colonies in the west of Europe, with like their sort of culture taking place there. Like in South France, there's now these like horse traditions going on since they've settled it. And the valley coming down to our army. Looks like we're good for now. Media's up there in fortified stance. They're going to get wrecked. Because all this time, the Nahan are going to... Oh, interesting. What's going on here? This is a rebellion? Yeah. The Nahan are... like building up their troops again, so they're gonna like kill Media up in that north area. Anyway, let's focus on this. This is just gonna be an auto resolve because I literally can't do anything about this. I must have like raised one too many settlements and completely not realized. Oh well. A military sabotage, poison provisions. It's up here.
Ready for orders.
Okay. That's not cool. Gallic Rome, you're gonna die. Let's go and kill that agent. Enemy assassinated. Good. No more poison in my provisions. Okay, as for Hydanes, that's fine. We're gonna have the Fury of Thragna come round and take Agrigentum. Okay, Agrigentum.
Let them cower before our
We will
might.
auto-resolve this with an aggressive stance. I'm going to loot that. That's 3,700. Don't mind if I do. Right, we will just build that up. I'll make that into nothing. We're just going to dismantle it. It's too expensive. This can be a farm. This can be dismantled. Okay. As for at Syracuse, we'll get the well courier post trader. Good. This army is not taking Panamus anytime soon, so that's going to allow the Fury of Thragna to do that. So Hydanes can come onto the water, I guess. Maybe head to Calais over here. Might be able to assault the garrison.
How may I serve you?
Right, as for Parmes, let's try and take out Helma here with an assassination. Enemy assassinated. Good.
I have seen it done.
And Datis is just heading down towards Ebusus. I'm going to have Shmini's commandos go back and take Saguntum.
None will escape.
In that balanced stance. I'm going to occupy it just because I don't want that to rebel. And we'll just fix that up again. And we'll get ourselves the trading post and pit mine. Right, well if Dagon took Ciotis, Leptis Magna rebelled.
Ready for orders.
Okay. Time to head back, I guess. I could always just continue around Cyrene. I knew that it'd be hard to hold on to these settlements, but I think I just didn't manage the public order properly, which is why this has become an issue, but I think we should just destroy Rome again.
Journey completed. Ready for orders.
Right, meanwhile, it's time for us to attack Siga. Or we could maybe attack this army.
It's an honor to prepare for battle.
Decisive victory. We will enslave them. That's good. That's damaged that army, stops it from taking Nova Carthage back. I think it might be important to get the Royal Sanctuary here, just so that we culture convert sooner than later. The public order seems a bit dodgy. Okay, as for skills with our general here, what's his unit? He has Zayadan Immortals. Go for charge bonus for all units in his army, because that buffs his cav, although he doesn't actually have many cav. Fury of Thragd is a very old army, and it's starting to show, that's for sure. Right, Ashmani's Commandos, the Traditions, has leveled up. I think we're going to go and boost Unrelenting Force for the extra campaign map movement range. Avengers First Cavalry, it's time to take Tuliferdum. We are going to loot that. 5,000. Don't mind if I do. That is a level 4 settlement. Wow. We just hold on to that. It'll take 8 turns to fix. I get a Royal Karka. The Satrap Karka though. Gives extra public order. I think it also gives better garrison, doesn't it? But let's do that. I'm going to convert this to a spice market. We will delete that, delete that, delete that. Good. Alright, so that spent quite a lot, but yeah, in the last 3 slots we'll build the well, the courier post, and maybe a shrine, just so that we have the culture conversion. I guess we'll get culture conversion from the satrap. Actually, no, we won't. Maybe I can just have one of my agents come up that way. I'm going to start moving Cartier towards Sicily though, because we need to sort out the culture there.
At your service.
Okay, we're going to start the corruption.
How can I serve you?
Sogdian's still good where he is, and Kairos is still good where he is. Although actually I might move Kairos over to Tuliferdum now.
Setting forth, my lord. A rested mind is a sharp.
Right, the Will of Dagon. We'll have them come round and take back Paraton Eon. And now it's just the Watchmen left here. Put them into normal stance, get them into Caledunham, and get them healing up. Look at that, we have level 3 armour. Level 3 armoured Hamsfer available. 1 turn I think actually, until we get level 3 weapons as well. No point recruiting anything this turn, even though it would be pretty nice to start a new army. As for Avengers First Cav, it might be worth just upgrading this Joy here. Minus 20% city centre building construction for the local province. Because then what we can do is like change this. There we go. I think that made it a little bit cheaper, maybe. Ah, never mind. Maybe it takes a turn to take effect. Guess we won't do it then.
All men must serve.
I think slowly but surely we are wrecking these armies over here. The Sons of Gout have lost a couple of men, but they're now recruiting into the Beholders of Tuisto's Skull, which is a lovely name. See where I can spend the rest of this cash, because we have quite a lot left. Let's maybe go for the Royal Sanctuary at Teletum to start converting the culture there. I could also do the same at Aracilum. Oraculum. I'm not entirely sure how that's pronounced. Then elsewhere it's just going to be looking for places to upgrade. I don't know if I'm going to upgrade anything in Africa because it's pretty likely that we are going to lose one of these settlements. But actually thinking about it, we're very close to victory, aren't we? Because overall victory requires me to own Africa. We already maintain enough units, or we will do once we start building our new army. And we're working on building enough naval units. So as soon as we maintain enough units and we control the entirety of Africa, that's victory. Let's just make sure that we add to the queue here. So that's a maxed out navy. This one will be maxed out soon enough. Will of Dagon needs to be maxed out and then we're good. Alright, let's just find somewhere to spend this cash. It doesn't really matter anymore. I think I might just upgrade this to a Spice Bazaar. That'll do. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. There's no crazy big battles today. But we're definitely making progress. We're going to take back that settlement, reclaim Africa, and then it's just a matter of recruiting enough troops. It shouldn't take too long. So close to the end of the campaign. We've absolutely destroyed Rome in this playthrough. And they're going to make it difficult though. That's for sure. Atrophy is still moving about. Oh, these end turns certainly take their sweet time, don't they? So many armies that my allies are making and moving about. Like I said, this is like the worst part about having loads of satrapies, is you have to watch them all.
And storm, but they tell us
I don't want the defensive alliance.
there is a time when warriors must sheath the sword and talk for the good of their people.
And we're not giving them a peace treaty. I'm just going to make sure that I don't make the same mistake of attacking them during the winter again. What are they doing to my settlement? Probably putting poison everywhere. Get my agent down to kill them. Sabotage, poison wells. Planetary unrest everywhere. Fabulous. Right, let's continue on with Kairos. Avengers First Cavalry. Guess we'll go and take Nemercaton. Seems they managed to take back Bavacum though. Let's get the well, we'll get the courier post here, and we'll get the shrine. Good. Although the public order's fine, isn't it? Still would be without military presence. Let's just get the outskirts. Okay, with Tuliferdum taken, then it's just a matter of cleaning up the Gallic Rome up here, but I'll leave that to the Franci, I think. And we'll have Avengers First Cav just come to the border at Kalankorum. And I think we can now upgrade to level 3 weapons and armor. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Probably was an absolute waste to just do that, but It's done now. Let's move to Kalalis. Just make sure there's no armies on this island. If there's not, we can just assault the garrison. We need to get rid of this person. Give that a concealed blade. Assassination failed.
All men must serve.
We need to get rid of this one. Concealed blade. The enemy assassinated. Good.
We fight for you, my lord.
Right.
It is an honor to
And the
serve.
Forgotten Warriors are not in range to attack Abyssus. That's annoying. Let's just move back into Nova Carthago for now. And what I'm going to do is get Schmidt's commandos to get on land there instead.
Fight for you, my lord.
If we
Your feet bleed. You march again.
march, can we get onto the island?
The ship cannot go there. Set up a blockade.
Oh, we can do it that way. Alright, we'll do that. That's fine. Balance stance. Just raise that.
Orders, my lord.
Great. Let's convert the village, convert the port, get ourselves another trading post, and pit mine. That is the Hispania region under our control. Actually, damn it.
At your command.
Shouldn't have raised it. Just caused myself another rebellion. I guess if they take Saguntum again, then we'll just have to take it back. In the meantime, let's have the Children of Pani take Leptis Magna,
For you, my lord.
and we will raise that. That's going to take us down to quite low. It's going to be like 96 minus 96. Hopefully that fixes itself. Gonna need some nomad camps there. And the trading post. Okay.
Ready for battle.
Feel like I'm just making this like more hard work than it probably needs to be, but oh well. Let's just carry on. Stab another Roman in the face and take this over and loot that.
At your command.
Panomus, we will upgrade it to a trade settlement. I might convert this to a harbour, and then we will demolish that, and we will convert that. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just demolish it for now. Get the shrine at Agrigentum. And that is Sicily under our control. Finally, the Watchmen are just chilling. Let's recruit ourselves some Hamsva. And the Children of Pani here. Their general has leveled up. So let's level up Strategist to give ourselves the extra campaign map movement range.
At your command.
Strategist. Yeah, the Forgotten Warriors can just chill. That's fine. Well, if Dagon's the only one that needs to move, and honestly, it's always tempting to like attack from the coast here. I might just blockade this so that Navy can't go anywhere. And if they attack me, then we can just sink them.
Ready for orders. Fleet reporting,
Okay.
my lord.
Next turn, our navies will be finished. And we can have those start raiding the coast with their swarms of Hamsva.
How may I serve you?
Or if that's actually going to be an effective strategy, but we shall see, I'm sure. Get our agent here onto land as well.
It is an honor to serve
We are getting closer and closer to victory, slowly but surely.
My words are yours to direct.
And unfortunately, guys, that has been my time.
Fight for you,
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here. We will probably start the construction of a new army in the next episode, and we'll build it at Sissia, where we can get the level 4 Royal Barracks and level 4 Animal Trader. That will give us Camel Cataphracts and Armoured Indian War Elephants, and we'll also get our hands on Immortal Infantry Guard and Immortal Spear Guard with Royal Archers, so that'll be really cool. Not sure if we're ever going to see the armies actually in battle, which is a shame because I haven't, well, I'll probably end up completing the campaign before that, but we'll see. Anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.